CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Eggland's Best.
I'm Stacey Lynn in Washington, but we begin in Los Angeles this afternoon with big news about a big pop star. CBS's Steve Futterman is in the middle of a big celebration.
Britney Spears' conservatorship has ended, and there's a huge celebration here on the street in front of the courthouse. What do you think?
Oh my God, it's fantastic. It's everything we've been working for. It's one step in the right direction for conservatorship. Guys, I have chills. Britney Spears is free. All of that hard work. Oh my God, it's such an amazing moment.
And confetti, pink confetti is being put up in the air as this celebration goes on.
The Department of Justice has indicted former Trump strategist Steve Bannon for contempt of Congress.
67-year-old Bannon is charged with 2 counts of criminal contempt. If convicted, he could face up to 1 year behind bars and up to a $100,000 fine. Bannon declined to provide the January 6th committee with documents and testimony.
That's CBS's Pat Milton, who tells us Bannon's expected to turn himself in on Monday. Those who attended the deadly Astro World Music Festival in Houston last week are recounting their frightening experiences.
About 45 minutes prior to Travis coming out is when it started to get intense. There was pushing that started happening behind us. Fights were breaking out. People were throwing water bottles. It was basically a war zone. And it just got worse and worse the closer to when Travis was coming out.
9 people died. Dozens of lawsuits have been filed. The judge in the Kyle Rittenhouse homicide trial allowed the jury to consider lesser charges for only one of the 2 men he's accused of fatally shooting. Loyola law professor Lori Levinson explains what happens now in the case.
Are they going to look at Kyle Rittenhouse and the arguments in this case, his tearful testimony and the claims of self-defense, and say he is guilty of an intentional homicide that could land him in prison for close to a life sentence? Or are they going to say not guilty? And that's probably the tough decision that favors the defense at this point, given everything that has happened in this case.
Get ready for snow in Chicago and parts of Michigan.
Some flurries in Chicago today, but realistically, I think your better chance at seeing some snow in the Chicagoland is probably going to be on Sunday. The chance for snow will bring it to not only Chicago on Sunday, but then Detroit and much of Michigan for Sunday night into Monday, and then also into portions of upstate New York for Monday.
That's meteorologist David Parkinson. Wall Street closing with gains, the Dow up 179 points. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.